Hello, Refresh family. My name is Alana Stubblebine, and I'm here to tell you about some exciting events we have planned for Refresh this fall. In business, they say that you should love your product so much that you feel badly not telling other people about it. At Refresh, our product is truth. We feel so passionately about truth because it is the one thing that sets people free. Jesus called himself the truth. We are living in a world full of chaos, full of confusion, and people are desperately searching for truth. So we, throughout the year, bring in speakers, we host events, all for the purpose of pointing people in the direction of truth. We have all kinds of classes planned this fall for you. They include a bus trip to the Bible Museum Labor Day weekend. We are kicking off the school year with a documentary by Matt Walsh called What is a Woman? We have our summer book club at the end of August, as well as our fall ladies retreat with lots of guest speakers and workshop speakers. We have a marriage event in February with Gary Chapman, who wrote the book The 5 Love Languages. Among other things, there'll be lots of pop-up events in between, but that's just a taste of what we have coming. But I did want to talk to you today about our upcoming Precept upon Precept Bible study, which starts up September 12th. If you've known me for a while, you know that I talk about Precept upon Precept Bible studies all the time because I do believe they are the Rolls Royce of all Bible study. Now, if you've never joined a Bible study before and want to dip your toes in and see what it's all about, Precept is a 10-week inductive Bible study. And Monday night, I promise you, will become the best night of the week for you. We will be studying the Book of Ezekiel. Now, I know what you may be thinking, why on earth would you study the Book of Ezekiel? Well, that's exactly why we'll be studying the Book of Ezekiel, because it is one of the most neglected and difficult books of the Bible to study. Much of the language is crude and offensive, and it shows a side of God's character that we don't often hear about. There's a verse in the book of Romans that talks about, behold, the goodness and the severity of God. And oftentimes we like to behold the goodness of God and hear about how God is love and how much he loves us, which is wonderful, but it also says that we are to behold the severity of God. We often don't like to think about the severity of God. As a result, we get a one-sided view of God. We believe that studying whole books of the Bible at a time in context is the very best way to study the Bible. When we read and study the Bible for the pure sake of just getting to know God and not so much what he can do for us, but just to know him, to know his character, what grieves him, what gives him pleasure. When we study the Bible this way, every single word, every jot, every tittle that we discover in God's word has new meaning and has amazing purpose. Studying prophecy will change the way you read the headlines, the way you watch the nightly news. You will discover that this world is not falling apart at the seams, although I know it seems like it is, but instead you will discover that the world is truly falling into place exactly the way that God said it would in his word many, many years ago. It's very exciting. We are living in exciting times, and it is exciting times to be studying books of prophecy. So we do hope you'll join us Monday, September 12th. You can register, click the link below, or email us to find out more information, but we hope to see you at one of our events this fall. We love you, and God bless.